Yes, I'm Jordan, this is Mac.
And this week we are joined in the studio by former NFL defensive end, Jack Crawford. Jack, lovely to meet you.
Man, lovely to meet you guys too.
Nice to meet you, bro. I want to take it back to the early days though. So 16-year-old Jack left London for the US to play basketball, I believe.
Yes, I grew up playing basketball,
Yeah.
played around London, and then I actually ended up playing for the England team. And there was a scout who was connected with a camp out in New Jersey. Went out to the camp with a few other players from England. I ended up getting a lot of interest from the local high schools out there. I went over, played basketball as a foreign exchange student and lived with a host family.
Yeah.
In that year, I was going to, the kid who I was living with, I would go to the football game. And I grew up playing a little bit of rugby, so I wasn't really afraid, I wasn't scared of the physical part of it. For me, the physical part of it is nothing. I just felt to myself, all right, I needed to learn the rules.
Yeah.
And so coming my junior year, the third year, in my high school, they had a new football coach come in. And I guess he saw me walking around the hallways. He thought I was a substitute teacher.
And he's like, you should play football.
Yeah. He goes, come out for the team. What position do you want to play? He just let me play whatever I wanted to play. And he goes, and I said, I want to play wide receiver and I want to play defensive end. Because everybody's telling me defensive end's my position. It's going to be where I succeed.
Yeah.
And so I ended up going out for wide receiver and defensive end. And then I actually ended up being all-state wide receiver.
Oh, sick.
Before, and I didn't have any accolades for defensive end, but wide receiver became more natural for me because it's running and catching, kind of like basketball. And I was good at that. I could run, catch, and kind of juke a little bit. But tackling is not natural.
Yeah.
Unless you're a wrestler, tackling somebody is not a natural thing to do. And so that's been an issue of mine. Even through the NFL, I had to practice. And you don't tackle in practice. So you had to learn it in games. And so it became a long process of learning how to hit someone, low. Yeah, and that's not easy for a big guy to do. But it ended up working out,
Going back to the NFL, you've had a great 10-year career, over 4 teams. Talk us through just your process in the NFL and how it was.
Asking me that question at this point, now I'm retired. It's I can look back on it and be proud of what I did, and I can look back at it in like a celebratory manner. When I was over there, I was so locked in, all I could think about was football. I was worried about, all right, I don't want to mess up this play, I don't want to make mistakes, I got to keep my job.
With that being said though, have you got a favourite moment from your 10 years? Or maybe a favourite couple moments?
I've got a couple moments, and they're the iconic moments. One was sacking Tom Brady at home when I was with the Dallas Cowboys, and that was just a big game, and it was a big moment for me. And then the second moment was getting a sack at home here in Wembley Stadium. When I was playing with the Cowboys,
so it's
in front of all my family and a lot of my friends. And so for me, that just had so much meaning to it that I kind of look back at those two very special moments in my career.
Jack, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for coming in today, bro.
Yes.
I've enjoyed that.
Same. Remember to head over to Channel 5's NFL Endzone at 10:30 a.m. this Sunday for all the game's highlights.
We'll see you very soon. Peace out.